Welcome to the podcast. We're diving into the realm of ancestral wisdom. That timeless insight passed down through generations. It's like an electric current connecting past and present.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the idea that our ancestors, through their experiences and traditions, can still guide us today is both fascinating and humbling.
Right. And what really stands out is how ancestral wisdom isn't just about old stories, it's about practical guidance. In our modern, fast paced life, these lessons give us a kind of grounding, a clear perspective, in a way, a spiritual compass.
Exactly. And it's almost like an invisible network, like ancestral Wi Fi, connecting you with your roots.
Exactly. And the content really stresses that our ancestors have, over centuries, refined their knowledge and values. It's this time tested wisdom that can help us navigate modern challenges from decision making to
Yeah.
relationship dynamics.
And isn't it intriguing that by tapping into these ancestral insights, we essentially honor our heritage while addressing contemporary issues such as mental health and community building?
Absolutely. It's all about how we can, integrate rituals like meditation or even setting up an ancestral altar into our everyday lives. This creates a direct line to that centuries old guidance.
Yeah, that's really profound. Could you explain a bit more about what these ancestral altars are? I understand they're a physical manifestation, a kind of sacred spot at home, right?
Yep, essentially. An ancestral altar is a space dedicated just to honoring those who came before us, be it with photos, heirlooms, or symbolic objects. It's like setting up a mini sanctuary where our ancestors' energy and wisdom can be felt daily.
That makes sense. And rituals like lighting a candle or burning incense, those are, simple but effective ways to connect with that energy, right?
Exactly. And speaking of rituals, it's pretty interesting how the book also explores techniques like journaling and dream work as methods to download generational wisdom. Using our subconscious to tap into those hidden lessons from the past.
Right. Yeah, dream work is a really cool concept. It's like sometimes a dream can hold a message that feels ancient and full of meaning, almost as if it's, an encrypted conversation with our lineage.
Uh-huh. And journaling plays a big role too. When you write down your thoughts and reflect on your family history, it can reveal patterns, these subtle insights that might be guiding your decisions today.
That's a really thoughtful approach. That's true. But I do wonder, isn't there a risk of over romanticizing the past? I mean, sometimes it feels like we might attribute too much wisdom to traditions that may not be fully applicable today.
Good point. There is a balance to strike. While ancestral wisdom is profound, it's important to critically assess which parts resonate with our modern context. It's like using the core values, compassion, resilience, integrity, while adapting them to today's world.
Yeah, exactly. I like that balance. So, where does family history fit into all this? It seems like understanding our roots offers a strong sense of identity and belonging.
Absolutely. Delving into family history, mapping out your family tree, and even interviewing older relatives can uncover those hidden stories and traditions. And those stories not only connect us to a lineage, but also provide context for our own personal struggles and achievements.
Yeah, knowing where you come from can really boost your sense of self. It gives you an understanding of like why certain patterns exist and how they might be influencing your behavior today.
Precisely. And part of that journey is uncovering intergenerational traumas, as well as the resilience that can help us heal today. By understanding our family's struggles and triumphs, we can break cycles and foster a new legacy.
That's such a powerful idea. Right. It's like healing isn't just personal, it's intergenerational. We have the opportunity to learn from past wounds and consciously decide to overcome them.
Exactly. And the book really reinforces that ancestral wisdom isn't static, it's dynamic. It's meant to be applied in decision making, in building relationships, and even in setting long term
Yeah, that's the
goals
key,
that honor
integrating
our
the past with our
heritage.
future. It seems then that ancestral wisdom can even guide our professional and personal choices, helping to foster personal growth and a meaningful life path.
Right, it's like the book proposes practical exercises, journaling prompts, guided meditations, and storytelling sessions that help you download that wisdom and integrate it into everyday life. Using those ancient teachings to solve modern dilemmas like environmental challenges or community building.
That's so innovative. And what about those case studies? Did you notice how real life examples showed people applying these ancestral lessons to overcome adversity?
Yes, absolutely. These case studies illustrate how individuals have harnessed ancestral resilience to navigate, say, economic or personal crises, transforming inherited challenges into opportunities for growth. It paints a picture of a living, breathing tradition that directly impacts the present.
It's like telling your personal story, acknowledging the past not as burdensome, but as a powerful source of guidance for living more authentically.
Exactly. And what I find so fascinating is that it's not about rejecting progress. Instead, it's about combining the best of both worlds, the timeless wisdom of our ancestors with our modern
Absolutely. That
innovations.
fusion really creates a roadmap for a meaningful future. Speaking of the future, the idea of becoming custodians of this ancestral wisdom is compelling. It's about preserving and passing that knowledge on to future generations, right?
Yes, that's a central call to action. Becoming a custodian means actively engaging with your family's legacy, documenting stories, rituals, and values so that they aren't lost, but instead continue to guide and inspire.
That's a great legacy to leave. And it also suggests that our role today isn't just to gather wisdom, but to adapt and transmit it. It's like you're building a bridge for future generations.
Exactly. And that bridge is built on connection, introspection, and deliberate action. Whether you're using journaling, meditation, or community rituals, the process is all about creating a dialogue between past, present, and future.
Right, that continuous dialogue is really the heart of it all. I also love how the book ties personal development with decision making. It emphasizes that aligning our choices with ancestral values not only honors our past, but steers us towards a more purposeful future.
It does. There's a sort of feedback loop here. By honoring ancestral wisdom, you cultivate resilience and clarity today, which in turn shapes better decisions and deeper relationships tomorrow. It's a cycle of continuous growth.
And yet, I think it's important to remind ourselves that while ancestral guidance is rich, we still need to be discerning in how we apply it. Sometimes traditions can be rigid if not carefully interpreted for modern challenges.
I agree. The key is blending respect for tradition with critical thought. Not every old practice suits every modern context, so we must choose what aligns with our values and future goals.
Absolutely, that selection is crucial. Before we wrap up, could you share one practical tip for someone starting on this journey of reconnecting with their ancestral Wi Fi?
Sure thing, start simple. For instance, try setting up a small altar at home with a photo of an elder or a cherished memento and spend a few quiet minutes meditating with it. Then consider writing down any reflections that arise. It's like opening a channel of communication with your past.
Yeah, that sounds really approachable. That's a fantastic idea. Simple but compelling. It's amazing how a few minutes of stillness can unlock deep personal insights that have traveled through generations.
Exactly. And as you accumulate more of these small rituals, you'll gradually build a robust archive of wisdom that empowers you to make decisions, build relationships, and even heal past wounds in a transformative way.
Truly inspiring. So, folks, as we close out, remember that this ancestral Wi Fi isn't something you just download once. It's an ongoing conversation, a continuous journey that evolves as you do.
Right. It's an invitation to be mindful custodians of our heritage, to honor our roots, and pass on that enriched wisdom to create a better future. Thanks for joining in on this deep dive. Keep exploring, keep connecting, and may the wisdom of your ancestors light your way.